Wilder super fans pulled, and it's a nice move. It's a nice move because I pull that move all the time. They say how Americans ain't gonna root for their champion, right? And I normally rock like that. That's normally my thing. Like if all else fails, I'm going for the American. But bro, you got to take your ass with it, man. You got to take your ass. How are you gonna adjust? That's what I'm saying. How are you going if you don't go to here's my thing. And Evans, if you completely disagree with me, let me know. Maybe I'm missing something. Mm-hmm. You fought this man 19 rounds. This man ass whooped you in 19 rounds. Even the 2 you knocked him down in the first fight, you get all the credit for it because you a punching motherfucker. He got up off the deck and fucking won them rounds and even them rounds out, but you got to get a 10-8 to Wilder. The second fight wasn't even fucking close. Here's what I'm saying. Even if you believe the gloves, he had weights in the gloves, Mark Breeden was working with Fury and put dope in your water, the referee was on his side. If you believe all that, bro, cool. But be professional. Go back to the gym and say, we believe all that. Now put that aside. We got to deal with how he fought, though. We got to deal with how he fought and adjust. Mm-hmm. And I'm hearing none of that shit, bro. I'm hearing hocus pocus and how Wilder's gonna lean on his warrior spirit and a man who's cheated and all this whole shit. None of that shit's gonna fucking matter when you get hit in the nose, bro. Real fucking hard. So I can't. The American card is a good card to pull because normally I fall for it, but I can't fuck with them. I can't fuck with the excuse shit, bro, because I can't let Loma make it. I can't call Loma on his shit and not call Wilder on his shit. It's the same thing for me. I'm not siding with a motherfucker. Listen, bro. My people is my people. I look, bro. That shit. I don't look at Wilder or Loma as I'm a Muslim Irishman married to a sister with black kids and all that. I'm not playing that race shit people like to play. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that. Right. I'm looking at the pugilist aspect, bro, and I'm sitting there going, yeah, Wilder. As long as Wilder's chunking punches, he's dangerous, sure. But Fury told you that shit didn't matter when I ain't gonna let him punch. So what you gonna do in the ring? What you gonna do in the ring if he don't let you punch? Because I promise you, when you get hit on the button, hit in the nose, all them excuses, all you gonna know is them knees. And that's what I think, man, with that shit. I'm like, bro, and all that, you know, we could get into the body language. I consider myself a boxing body language guy, not other shit, but in a fight, I know what a man is. I know what a man is showing me, and so, you know, you can look for reasons if you're a fan, bro. But to me, this whole shit spells disaster, bro. This whole shit. I don't think. I certainly ain't impressed with the workout videos and knit videos and shit. I mean, to me, Malik.
I really wish. I know Wilder's conditioning coach. I believe, and you know, I ain't no boxing coach, but I know I've seen 2 fights of those 2 guys. We already know people don't give Tyson Fury the credit because this is what he's done. Remember, he's the first one to beat the fucking Klitschko.
Dominated him boxing him. Dominated him. Klitschko might have got what, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, maybe?
Yeah, if that. And Klitschko was at the height of his career. So now we take a Deontay Wilder.
He was like a 12-year run, bro.
Man, we got Deontay Wilder, who is a monster. The motherfucker can punch. We don't know if he could punch with the jab because he never jabs. Right. So this is and this is real plain and fucking simple. If Deontay Wilder, but let me say this, Deontay Wilder must be in the best condition in his life. I'm not talking about I'm talking about cardiovascular wise. I'm gonna give him a little science on it because I don't usually
Go
do
ahead.
it,
I want to know.
but I'm gonna do it. There's two phases. There's two parts of conditioning. There's the cardiovascular side. There's the muscle endurance, and there is the conditioning side of boxing, of punching, and recovery. Because guess what? I can give you the tools and the way to last for 10, 12 rounds. But what I can't give you is the tool. What I can't do is give you the tools to last the same amount of rounds punching with the impact. That's where the boxing comes in. If Deontay Wilder is not able to punch and attack Tyson Fury every round, it's going to be a problem. Every single round. He can't dance with that motherfucker. He can't, when he jab, he got the attack. So when you punch, that muscle got to recover. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But I don't have my, I ask the coaches for one bad day. One day while I let the motherfucker just punch, so I think he get tired. But that's one day. We got the whole camp where he got to be punching. And he got to be doing all kinds of shit to make this shit work. If Wilder don't do that,
he definitely has to make Fury go backwards.
yes.
Because we seen in the first fight, the only success he had, and it wasn't a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But the success he had was when Fury was going backwards because Deontay. I'm gonna give you something to look for, Coach, and you might have seen it. Tell me or not.
I need to get some props from you. Am I right with the backwards?
No. I think everything you were saying is exactly what goes on in a fight, and those things got to mesh though. They got to gel.
Okay.
In other words, you got to blow out and recover in a fight. In a fight while you're fighting, you got to have the tools in order to recover. You got to keep this motherfucker off you so you can catch your breath, and recover inside the ring. So all those things is right. But look for this. Deontay Wilder is so limited as a fighter, and everybody says that. But I'm going to tell you how limited he is. Deontay Wilder cannot punch like this. He can't do that. Why? Because he doesn't have the ability to defend himself and punch at the same time. He's either got to do one or the other. That's why you see when he's getting hit, his defense is this. When he does this, he can't punch it. No one can. You can't. I can't. So it's this. This is his defense. Now, when Deontay Wilder's dangerous, like this, Coach. When this right hand is right here on his chest, you better watch that motherfucker and make him get it. Make him, because this, and it is every fucking thing. Now, he's so limited. Go watch. You can watch the Fury, the beating again, the one that he got fucking crucified. He's so limited. Sometimes you'll actually see Deontay do this, bro. I've heard nobody online say this. I've heard none of his super fans say this. And I heard none of his detractors say this. He's so limited, you'll actually see Deontay Wilder do this. He'll take his lead hand, grab his right hand, and set it.
Yeah. I think I saw that.
Now,
what the fuck he doing?
Now, if Quentin Randall was a heavyweight, and him and Wilder were evenly, right, for divisions. Coach, what I'm gonna do? Every time this kid does this, we gonna punch him. Bah! He ain't gonna never get set. Every time he goes to adjust his head, we gonna hit him. Cause you don't gotta, and we gonna hit him with the long weapon. I ain't gonna go. I'm gonna just reset it. Wow. Now, boom, 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 boom.
Wow.
What Tyson Fury? Now we're talking tactics now. See, we're not getting into conspiracy and race and all this dumb shit. I'm telling you why the guy can't win. Tyson Fury went in there the first fight and said, fucking guy's so limited, I'm out boxing. What can he do? By the time I jab, or feint jab, my feint will make him do this. But I'm not going to go near him. And he did that, and still, he landed it. Tyson Fury said, this motherfucker. He goes, this guy can't fight, but boy, can he punch. He said, this is what I'm going to do, Deontay Wilder. I knew you was limited. I didn't know you was that limited. So now, instead of having weight loss camp, I'm in shape now. I'm 3 fights later. Because remember you fought the 2 guys before the rematch? Now I'm 170 pounds. And for a 7-foot dude, 6'9", a giant, he's actually better at 170 pounds because he can stand his ground. He said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit this motherfucker in the mouth, and he's going to do this because that's all he can do. Soon as I hit him in the mouth and he does that, I'm going to club him. Now, I'm not the best puncher in the world, but it doesn't matter. I'm 7 foot. And when I club this man, whether it's hits him on the temple, hit him on the shoulder, hit him anywhere, that's going to keep him here. And now I'm here. Go behind them, go behind them hands. It was a tactical move because it was actually safer for Fury to go forward if he did it right. Because Wilder can't do this. And he damn sure can't do this. Catch it.
Yeah.
He can't do none of that. So Fury did just what he did. Now go back. Now all you Tyson, all you Wilder guys, take old coach's fucking lesson. I don't give a fuck if he's fighting Ortiz. I don't give a fuck if he's fighting the Haitian kid. Go watch Wilder. He only punches if this hand's here and his defense is this. And you'll see him grab his fucking right hand, bro, and set that motherfucker right here.
Damn.
It's hilarious, bro. It's fucking hilarious, bro. So you don't have the tools to make the adjustments, but you certainly can't make the adjustments if you're not even being taught. You're not even being taught. When I watched the fight, when I watched Malik Scott hit the mitts and shit, dude, he got Deontay Wilder doing what Bobby would do, one of his little guys, rolling over shots, hitting, rolling. Bruh, Deontay Wilder 6'7". What the fuck is he rolling, bro? He's supposed to keep rolling. He don't got no punch. He only got the right hand. None of this shit works. He needs space. He don't need a roll. He needs to keep Fury there and hit him before Fury comes, so he can get him. If Fury runs out there in round 1, punches him in the mouth, the fight's over because he's gonna have to get reset. It's not that Wilder's a hole or none of that shit, bro. It's not that he's a coward and won't fight. He's proved time and again. Fuck, he was behind in how many fights? And that right hand gets him out.
Right.
A momentary lapse against Deontay Wilder, and you let him get set, that right hand's coming, bro. And if it lands, you out of there. It was a strategic move by Fury. So it wasn't that Fury saw all of a sudden some puncher like they pretend. Now Fury's selling that shit. Fury's saying, yeah, I'm a puncher now. But that's part of talking you out your shit. And
I keep telling them boys, there's also a mental warfare. They don't want to believe me. It's a mental warfare.
Did you watch and we can finish with this. Did you watch the weigh-in?
Oh yeah. So I see it.
Okay,
Coach.
let me tell you what I see. Let me define it with my years of experience for fans. Sure, you could say he put the music on and the sunglasses because he just don't want to. This guy cheated him, so he don't want to take part in the shit. And Malik's gonna be his mouthpiece. Sure, you could believe that, and they may even be saying that, which any trainer worth his salt wouldn't allow his fighter to do that. Son, what's the problem? We got to dig deep now. We got to start talking about the psyche, because maybe we should have took $3 million, let them go figure out the fucking undisputed championship, and when we take the $3 million, it's with the understanding we get whoever wins. Maybe we should have did that because that was smart. Because check this out, this shit here is not being there. Now, you can believe hocus pocus and say he's doing it on purpose because fuck Tyson Fury and fuck this promotion. Y'all all cheated me and all that shit. That's a problem to begin with. But y'all going with it. Y'all riding with it. So he says his 2 little words, sits back down, puts his shit. Fury's going, I'll answer his question. Ask me the wilder question. Don't be in Fury. And he can't get him to do nothing. So they set up and do the face off. Got the sunshades on. Fury standing there looking at him. They do that little 5-minute shit, and that's what people promoted. Oh, they was 5 minutes. Wilder finally took them glasses off, and Fury said, you know what's about to happen to you. He put the glasses back on and walked the fuck off. Mm-hmm. Say what you want, mm-hmm. how you want, and what you want. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's getting away from the guy. Now, let me ask you this. Yeah. Coach, me and you boxed. You believe not only did I put what you call it? I dipped my wraps in the shit, the plaster. You believe we slipped you a Mickey, and some kind of way I put an egg weight in my glove, right? Some kind of way. And I beat the living snot out of you, and you analyze, think back and say, this rotten motherfucker. Y'all some dirty, rotten motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Coach, when we get near each other again, now you truly believe this. You truly believe this. Who's gonna peel you? Who's gonna peel you off of me?
Man, ain't no. They better have some tight security, because I'm going out, because that's personal. I'm going after your ass. Fuck that.
I'm telling you.
First time I lay eyes on you.
I'm telling you, Deontay Wilder may have convinced himself of that by now because of the yes men reinforcing it, but in his heart of hearts, because I don't even care. I don't care if you're a real fighting man. I don't care if you're not a real fighting man and just an athlete. If you feel a man assaulted you and you really want to cut his head off and all that bullshit, you telling the promotion, not only do I show up, no, put him in a room with me. I want him to be in the room with me. When's the soonest we can be in the room together? Yeah. When's the soon? Because
jump on your ass.
Because even like a Tyson, when Evander was giving him the business, what did he do? When he couldn't get him with the gloves, he fucking bit it. He was trying to hurt him. I'm trying to hurt this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Deontay Wilder showed none of that shit, bro. None of that shit, bro. Now,
anybody talking about that? That's that mental warfare, coach.
Now, I'll give him this, bro. Deontay Wilder gets set and lands the fucking home run. He can do it, but I absolutely think he's that was a bad. I would suggest people go watch that second fight again. That shit was bad.
I'm interested into seeing.
That shit was bad, bro. That shit was a bad.
It was.
That beating was bad, bro. That beating was bad, man. So if you think that don't deep down in here in places we don't like to go, deep down in places we act like don't exist, that shit's there, bro. That shit's there, and it showed at the weigh-in. To me, I seen it at the weigh-in, and I certainly didn't see nothing in Fury. Fury was going for the ride. All right, whatever. He has zero worry about this kid, man. Zero. Like, let's do it. When that big boy stood up there across from you 2 feet, he knows the shit you've been talking. He knows you think you fucking assaulted him and all that shit, and he didn't even almost give you the time of day like you gonna do something. What you gonna do, man? Now, let's see. Let's see how it plays out, because I know if a motherfucker did me that, tough guy not, I'm liable to have a roll of quarters with me if I think you did that shit to me. I'm liable to have my brass knuckles. I'm liable to have that shit and bah! And guess what? The fight's off or whatever. That motherfucker assaulted me, bro. I'm not no punk. I'm not no punk.
Yeah.
And I'm liable to have all my real guys with me, because we gonna stomp his whole family out. We getting everybody in.
Yeah.
But we'll
That's
see.
true shit, man.
We'll see how it plays out, brother. We'll see.